Have you ever felt so angry it felt like something was shaking inside your body, ready to burst out? That's exactly how a boy named Bob felt one sunny morning. At first, the day seemed normal. He brushed his teeth, grabbed his backpack, and even whistled a little tune. But then, small things started going wrong. His little sister knocked over the Lego tower he had worked on all night. His dad told him, "Hurry up, Bob," even though Bob was already trying his best. Then, at school, when Bob dropped his pencil, someone giggled. Each small thing was like tossing another hot rock into a volcano. Bob could feel it bubbling in his chest. His fists clenched. His heart pounded. His face got hot. And you know what happens when a volcano gets too full, right? It explodes. Bob didn't want to explode, but sometimes it felt like he couldn't stop it. When he shouted at his sister, she cried. When he slammed his books on the desk, his teacher frowned. When he stomped away from his friend's smile disappeared. And then came something heavier than anger, guilt. Bob whispered to himself, "Why can't I just stay calm like everyone else? Why do I always end up ruining things?" Maybe you felt that way too. Like your feelings are too big. Like no one really sees how hard you're trying. Bob wished for a way to stop the volcano, but he didn't know how. Not yet. One afternoon, after Bob got upset during art class, his teacher quietly sat beside him. She didn't scold him. She didn't even look angry. Instead, she smiled softly and said, "Bob, I can see your volcano rumbling again. Do you want to know a secret? A tool to help you calm it down before it explodes." Bob's eyes widened. A tool? Like a hammer or screwdriver? His teacher chuckled. "Not exactly. This tool is invisible, but it's more powerful than anything in the toolbox at home." Bob leaned closer. "What is it?" His teacher whispered. "Your breath." Bob blinked. "My breath? That's not a tool. That's just air." "Ah," his teacher said, "but the way you use your breath changes everything. Watch this." She placed her hand gently on her tummy. "Breathe in slowly, like you're smelling your favorite flower." She took a long, gentle breath. "Now breathe out slowly, like you're blowing out a birthday candle." Bob tilted his head. "Smell a flower? Blow a candle." It sounded silly, but his teacher's face looked calm, almost peaceful, like she had turned the volcano into a quiet mountain. "Try it," she encouraged. Bob hesitated, then placed his hand on his tummy. "Inhale like smelling a flower. Exhale like blowing out a candle." At first, nothing happened. The volcano still rumbled. But then, after the second breath, his chest loosened. After the third, his fists softened. By the fourth, the heat in his cheeks began to cool. Bob whispered, "It's working." His teacher nodded. "Yes, Bob. The volcano is still there, but now you are in charge of it." The very next morning, Bob's sister bumped into his toy car collection. He felt the volcano rumble, hot and heavy. His fists curled, but then he remembered. Flower, candle. Hand on tummy. Breathe and smell the flower. Breathe out, blow out the candle. His sister peeked up, ready for him to shout. But instead, Bob said calmly, "That made me upset. Can you help me fix it?" Her face brightened. "Of course." Later, on the playground, a friend teased Bob about running slowly. The volcano bubbled again, but this time he tried the tool. Inhale flower, exhale candle. Then he said, "I didn't like that. Can you say something kinder?" His friend blinked, surprised. "Oh, sorry, Bob. I didn't mean it like that." Each time Bob practiced, he felt stronger. It was like discovering a superpower, one built not on shouting, but on self-control, empathy, and resilience. Day by day, Bob became braver with his new tool. The volcano didn't scare him anymore. He learned that anger wasn't bad. It was just a signal, a way for his heart to say, something doesn't feel right. But Bob also learned something even greater. With calm breathing, kindness, and mindfulness, he could choose what to do next. His sister played happily with him. His teacher noticed his efforts. His friends began to trust him more. And most importantly, Bob felt proud of himself. The volcano no longer controlled Bob. Bob controlled the volcano. And guess what? You can too. Moral of the story: anger is normal, but it doesn't have to explode. With calm breathing, mindfulness, and self-control, you can keep your volcano steady, protect your self-worth, and show kindness to yourself and others. That's real mental health and well-being. If Bob's story touched your heart, give this video a big thumbs up to spread kindness. Share it with your friends, teachers, and family, because calmness grows when we pass it on. And tell us in the comments, where in the world are you watching from today?